Ben, turn that camera off, dude. This is not needed.
Y'all should have never let this man have control of anything technical. I've known him a long time. Come on, guys.
I am a Google Doc, dude, it is a wreck. It is a shit show, dude.
You are at least better than Tim. You'll always have that.
Welcome. Welcome to AFK with Ninja. I am your host, Tyler Blevins. I'm a gamer and streamer who's exploring the chaos of the internet and the thrilling worlds of music, sports, and entertainment. Join me as we discover what it means to be AFK while learning about these dynamic industries. This is an interview episode. I am chatting with the best, brightest creators, artists, and athletes about their upcoming projects and the wild journey that led them to where they are today. With general randomness accepted, you are now tuned in to AFK with Ninja. Okay, holy shit. All right, Ben, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what I'm known for right now in this is the reads, like the read-ins, dude, the intros. They're over the top. Just when you think they're done, they're not. Okay, so let me just... DrLupo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around, prepare for digital odyssey like no other as we welcome the legendary gamer, streamer, YouTuber, and certified doctor of dominance himself, DrLupo. Picture this. A sprightly young Nebraskian computer science and web development double major at Creighton University, armed with nothing but $1 and a dream, busting his ass, working the weekends, and all the while blossoming into a streaming sensation while juggling the full-time hustle. But the gaming cosmos had bigger plans for this young chap, thrusting him into Fortnite's spotlight alongside the likes of Tim the Tatman and Ninja. Hey, that's me. Lupo is a philanthropic powerhouse who's raised millions for charity and rightfully earned a spot on Time's list of influential people. He's captured the hearts of gamers worldwide and happens to be a longtime friend of mine. It was a love at first grenade, and who knows, maybe one day I'll let him sit on my... Anywho... Sit back, relax, and enjoy the electrifying chaos as we dive into DrLupo's world. From gaming philosophies to board game favorites, we're about to uncover the essence of the man who turned pixels into a symphony of stardom. DrLupo, welcome.
Can we talk about your struggle with PH words?
Bro,
philanthropic philosophies.
Philanthropy. Listen, dude.
When you go back to the drawing, when you sit down at the writer's table and you're like, all right, boys, nobody put PH words in. We cannot have this. It cannot happen again.
Bro, I stream. I sit in front of a monitor and I play video games. You know what I mean? Philanthropic.
See, philanthropic. You nailed it for you. You got it now. You got it.
Good. Can I do it? I just don't think I've heard that word very often.
You're forgiven this time.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Ben, yeah, how are you, man? What's going on? What's new? What's up? What's happening?
Charlie just got home literally today from his first day of second grade. How old do you feel hearing that from me?
First day.
His first day of second grade, literally today. I brought him in this morning, made him his lunch, dropped him off. He was excited. I actually am recording this. I just ended the stream, recording this with you, and then I will go upstairs and find out how it went, and I guarantee you he had a friggin' blast. He was so excited. This is weird, I know, because... yeah, this is going to date me for every single person that listens to this. Yeah, it's been a long time. I thought about the other day that Fortnite is now 6 years old.
Oh,
my son is just barely older than that, and that is a very, very long time in the grand scheme of things. It's wild, dude.
I feel like ever since people started just saying it's 2018, it's 2019, it's 2020, like time is going faster because they're saying it like that. You know, and I'm not kidding, bro.
Messing with the space-time continuum.
It literally, like, it's like every time they say it, we get closer to a black hole and time's, going different.
You're starting to experience this thing that happened. I'm going to make you feel real bad for a second, and I need you to preemptively forgive me. You have to say,
I forgive
it's okay.
You.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay, man.
You're starting to get old, bud. Now, and let me clarify. For anybody that listens, if you're in your 40s or 50s, you're not old. But for us, in the gaming sphere... I feel like a grizzled ancient, which makes you wonder, how does Doc feel? He's like a dinosaur in comparison.
Dude, grandfather, for sure. Like, For sure, sure.
It is crazy though to think about how long. I mean, you've been doing this longer than I have. Back when you started, was your first stream game Halo? It was, wasn't it?
My first stream game was Halo Reach, believe it or not, even before Halo 3.
That's wild to think about how long you've been in it. I haven't been in it as long. It's like 8, coming up on 9 years for me soon. You've been doing this over a decade.
You know, I'm just here for it, dude. I love what I do, and I do what I love. But Ben, you know, honestly, man, we're obviously going to reminisce so much, and we're going to be old as shit. And I don't even know. I was just about to be like, let's stop doing this and stop talking about us being old. But this is probably like the topics that we're going to be talking about the entire time.
Like, we're lucky that we get to do what we do. I fully admit that. I live every day of my life reminding myself that this is, I got so freaking lucky. And it's funny that I'm on this show with you, because I got lucky off of you. That I don't like to think about it too much, Ty.
That was the luckiest grenade of your entire life.
It was the luckiest grenade of my entire life. That single instance changed the trajectory of my life. I was in a good spot before. I had a career. I worked as a systems engineer for an insurance company here in Omaha. I was, making good money, 6 figures, doing wonderful for being under 30, and I was good. But when you and I met, a big but, things changed in such a way that there is no possible way in hell I could have predicted what happened next.
Yeah,
right?
Like
and
the butterfly flaps its wings, dude, in a hurricane. Like, for sure. Like, come on, dude. And like, dude, how big PUBG was, like the maps, I'm saying, like not the game. The map is massive. So to find both of ourselves in that situation where we were on, like, I was on top of the roof and you're just rotating into zone with a grenade that you found on the ground.
This is why I don't like thinking about it, because and like the size of the map, we ended up in the same game with the point that we met. The player count was high.
Probably
it was
all-time
real high.
Yeah, it was up there. It was very like high PUBG days.
But you caught that grenade midair with your mouth, and the look on your. I watch that clip every once in a while when I need to smile. You look like a deer in headlights, dude.
Just truly stunned, man. I remember I was doing like 12, 16-hour streams back then too at that time. And I was just zoned the fuck in, like ready to just get a good, great game session in. And then like, I don't even know how far I was along into that session, but when that happened, I was just like stunned. But dude, you talked about your not multicasting, like streaming different games, variety, and you're doing that on YouTube. Hollywood Reporter reported on you leaving Twitch to sign an exclusive deal with YouTube, man. I mean, dude, how's it going? You obviously seem super happy, super content right now. Like, I mean, what was that like? Walk us through that process, man. Was it scary? Because I know it was scary for me.
I was gonna say, of all people, you would know better than many, because you took that jump to Mixer, and I'm sure that was at the time terrifying and nerve-wracking to break away from what people anticipated. And there's no way you would have known that that Microsoft was going to fold it after 9 months or whatever. The luckiest, dude.
Paid in full.
I know.
Man. I mean,
that's what's wild. It's like you, Shroud, Goth, everybody that went over there. I'm sure. I apologize. Anybody that listens, I'm forgetting a million people. I guarantee it. Part of my anxiety switching to YouTube. I know it's YouTube, so like it's Google, but the same thing could have been said about it's Microsoft. They're not going to do it. They're not going to get rid of live streaming. So I looked at it in the same light and had a moment of like, am I making the right choice? Am I not making the right choice? And I think ultimately for me, because you know me, I'm a super technical guy.
Yeah.
Going to YouTube has ended up being phenomenal because I can stream it at higher quality by a landslide.
That's insane, man. I mean, just in general, if you're a game developer, I think it's paramount. It's important to make sure that, you maybe are even like streaming the game to like a private account while you're creating and like seeing,
just testing
it and seeing like how it works. They don't like live or die by it by any means, but
content creators don't make or break a game.
Correct. But dude,
you are correct in that they're a huge piece of the puzzle when it comes to strong influence on an audience to jump into a game. I can tell you without a doubt, Baldur's Gate, I don't know, are you
My brother said Final Fantasy 16 was his game of the year. He played Baldur's Gate a month later and then goes, fuck that. I'm kidding. Baldur's Gate 3 is blowing me away.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I guess I have to get into it. I was like,
Ty, you got to try it, dude.
For sure.
You have to. It is, if anybody that listens to this, if you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons and you wish you could play it on your PC, this game will basically let you do whatever silly, wacky shit. You want to pick up a teammate and throw them at an enemy and have them attack them on the way down, you can fucking do that. You can kick dudes off of ladders and have them die when they fall. You can shrink them, and it is everything you want from a D&D game, and it has the content of 2 or 3 full games worth. With this is going to turn into it. Somebody's gonna be like, "This is an ad."
Yeah,
it's not.
ad.
They're not. Larian is not paying me. It is so fucking good, y'all. It's phenomenal, and there's no microtransactions. You get the whole game for $60. You can pay for the deluxe, and it just gives you like a dice skin in the game, which is cool, but not necessary.
Right.
There'll be DLC eventually, which is sick, but right now you get a mountain of content for the price of one game. And what's funny is you see developers, and I'll circle this back to the variety thing and the Twitch thing, but the other AAA devs, I appreciate them. I like their work. Plenty of their games I've played. There is a lot of frustration. Or somebody said that they're like that Larian is like setting the bar too high.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, just make fucking better games. Just do a better job.
Bro.
Like if you want, just take some of the dev time away from microtransaction generation. Let's put more stuff in the game, because look at what they did. Look at Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo put out a 720p 30 FPS game, and it was universally praised in a way I have not seen in a long time. The extension experience on Twitch is wild. It is so cool.
I saw that. I'm getting prompted with it every time I switch to somebody's stream that's streaming Baldur's Gate.
You can look at all their characters and their gear and their builds. You can help vote on options and dialogue moments too. And like,
oh, that's dope.
So you get chat's opinion on what to do. And it's a super cool user experience that YouTube does not have. And anybody from YouTube that listens, please, let's get on that, please. I'm begging you. But no, that is a transcendent content connection for the viewer base that is very difficult to replicate. And so on the variety side of things, if you're like a creator that's trying to step outside of your comfort zone, your comfort game, whatever it is, definitely look at ones that have like integration like that, because you can bring your viewer base into the game with you. And if that's not a perfect encapsulation of what live streaming should be, I don't know what is.
Yeah. But that's massive though, right? Like you want to talk about interaction, like chat interaction and community engagement. Like it's something that's so silly, so small. But like if you didn't have the ability to change your crosshair and customize it, like imagine what else those people will be talking about and discussing.
Oh yeah.
All right. Like, so like Baldur's Gate having that type of integration with Twitch, is massive. And I think that's like, I think that's like the future of truly interactive streaming and next level game development.
What model are you?
What model am I?
Yeah, you know what I mean. What model are you?
If I remember right, I think I chose C, which is let's see, how can I phrase this?
Yeah.
The forest is populated, and the sleeve is long.
Okay. Thank you for that. Honestly, I'm going to be asking everyone that talks about Baldur's Gate.
I don't blame you. It's so funny.
Yeah, I saw a compilation of streamers' reactions when you could like remove the clothing during the character creation, and I thought that was just hilarious. But also great decision as well by the, you know what I mean? Like technically you could do whatever you want in a video game. You know what I mean? Right? You just have to put like rated M for mature or X or whatever the hell.
At that point, yeah. I think admittedly my first Baldur's Gate stream, I think is like partially demonetized because
look, dude,
we had that moment where I sat and chat laughed and I laughed and it was on screen for longer than like 10 seconds. And so I was like, oh, advertising on this one is not going to be good. It's whatever. It was just such a funny moment. That
Of course, dude. Those moments are iconic.
Laughing at it though makes you feel so childish.
Dude, bro, I still think farts are funny, and I always will. So
everybody should. They're always funny no matter what.
Listen, I've been saying this for years, but now like this is going to be like an actual format where like I think that farting is the universal language. Okay, like same with the smile. Okay, if you smile and if you fart, everyone knows what you're doing. If you smile, you appear happy. If you fart, every single person in the world is like, oh my god, this person just farted. Like, and they can laugh, but they know it's happening. Any country, any language, you can go to the cannibal island, right, where they eat people and rip one, right, like play it over a megaphone, and every one of those people is going to be like, you know, savage or not, they're going to be like, dude, this guy fucking farted.
This is a wildly philosophical statement. I think without you even,
it is, dude,
without realizing the impact. There are two universal languages. One, math. Math is the same everywhere, right? Everybody knows 1 + 1 is 2. Everybody also knows farts will make me giggle every time.
100%. Unless you're, you know, trapped on a small jet and there's nowhere to escape it. Then at that point, it's not funny.
But I feel like this is coming from personal experience.
We're going AFK with Ninja. What's he gonna say?
Behind every successful streamer is a super supportive and incredible partner. Ben. Our wives are our better halves for sure.
I would not be in the position that I'm in, Tyler, without Samantha.
Same with me and Jess, man. Like, walk me through it, dude.
She's a fucking superhero, man. So anybody that doesn't know, my wife has Lyme disease. She was a photographer for a real long time, and that included like doing family shoots out in fields, stuff like that. We always did our due diligence and making sure that there's no ticks or anything on her, but we missed one time and did not get it handled fast enough. So she has chronic Lyme symptoms and will have those for the rest of her life. That includes like fatigue and stuff like that. It really sucks. That being said, the effort that she puts into every little detail of our lives is wild to me, because on top of being my manager and a wonderful mother, she also is the charity director for GCX, Gaming Community Expo, which goes to St. Jude. She's done so much for my job. She takes care of all my email stuff. She takes care of correspondence with my management team. She, on top of that, like, has time to play Animal Crossing and Cozy Grove.
Hell yeah, dude.
And takes care of the house and cooks meals for us. And I hope people recognize that the respect that comes with doing all of those things. She's a superhero. I would absolutely go and say without a doubt that if I were by myself, I'm going to use this as an example. No hate. Have you ever seen next to XQC's desk?
Yes.
It is a shit show.
Oh, dude, no. Full hate. XQC, what are you doing, bro?
It is.
Like, Felix, come on, man. There's a moment, dude, where you just have to take control, right? Like, a little bit, and just, like...
I would hope that I would be able to keep it under control, but I got a bag of Dum-Dums next to me on my desk. Every once in a while, I will find a stick inside a wrapper, a couple of them just sitting there. I'm like, why the fuck did I not just throw this away?
Exactly.
So I can only imagine that if it were not for the mindset that Samantha has instilled in me to be able to take care of myself as an adult man, which should be a very easy function, that I recognize that I'm a little childish sometimes. I understand that part of the way that my brain works, I lose sight of things like that from time to time. I would bet there would be longer periods of not taking care of those things that I would be like, oh God, I got to clean up. I can't stream today. I got to clean my room. That would probably happen without the positive influence that she has had on my life in like every way, shape, and form.
I mean, I put on lotion every day, Ben. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
look at you being a full ass grown man. That's crazy.
But I put on my own lotion. Is that, unless sometimes I did burn my back, so Jess actually had to put it on my back recently. But other than that, man, like, can we just talk about like when I was little, dude? I thought, and maybe, dude, listen, I thought when I was itchy in the winter that it was like my laundry detergent. When I was like 12, 13, I was in high school. And guess what? My mom went and changed the laundry detergent. She didn't know why I was itchy after showers in the winter. I'm a white male, Ben. Okay, I can't really see the flakiness of my dry skin. Like, I didn't know that.
Are you trying to tell me that you were ashy and you did not realize it?
I was ashy and I didn't realize it, dude. I had dry skin and I didn't realize it, dude. I legit. But like, dude, it's just like, if you don't know a feeling growing up, right, and your parents also can't like detect it or something, like, who's gonna teach you, right? You have one of those aha moments, right? Like, there's even the meme. I was today years old when I realized, dude, it's not just your laundry detergent or the clothes that are like the fabric of your clothes. If you're itchy in the winter, it's because you have dry skin. Or just in general, you probably just have dry skin and need lotion. And that's something that took me forever to realize, which is just crazy. I thought I'd just point that out.
Look at you growing as a person.
I grow, man. I know. And I know when I'm also going to absolutely destroy the bathroom like 30 minutes before it happens. Like, I'm getting old, dude. I recognize those bowel movements. This is the second time I've brought this topic up on a podcast.
We're circling back to pooing again, man.
How did you know, or did you know, that you were ready for Charlie? And you don't have to answer. You don't even have to answer this if it's like too personal. But like, was it like 100%? You guys sat down and were like, "This is happening. We want one." Was it a surprise?
I don't think I ever was mentally
like ready,
100% ready. I think you can get close. It's like the speed of light. You can't ever go as fast as light. Theoretically, you can get close to it, but it's not possible to exceed it. You could get almost there, right?
Yeah.
And so in the same mindset, it is difficult to imagine a situation where Sam and I would have ever been like, all right, we have checked every box required to be 100% ready. No, that's just not how life works, man.
It's a great analogy, dude, by the way.
And so like trying to find the right moment, there just isn't a right moment. There are moments that are better than others. There's points in time in your life where you're like, right now, I have way less. I'm like, I'm good. I'm doing good mentally. I'm doing well financially. I've got a place to live. I can provide food for my family. We have a room in which the kid can grow up in and stuff like that. I've checked a lot of the big boxes. Those are like real important ones to make sure you get done.
Yeah.
But then there's other ones that are like, how am I feeling today? Well, quite honestly, for the most part, that shit doesn't matter because as soon as you're a parent, that stuff goes.
It doesn't matter.
Just goes out the window, you know?
Are you gaming with him yet? Are you guys playing together? Is he
This little dude,
is he carrying you already?
loves some Minecraft dungeons.
Dude, I played that game like before it came out and it looked so cool, man.
It's Diablo for kids.
Yeah, Diablo for kids, and it's
cool. Phenomenal game. He jumped into that and enjoyed it very much. His main game is Minecraft, just Minecraft for sure. Little man has 87,000 mods now loaded up on his computer. I got multi-MC with he's got 7 different versions of Minecraft with all this different stuff that you could do it. It's crazy.
Cool.
I haven't shown him Fortnite yet.
That's fine, dude. I'm not, come on, I'm not that guy. All right. Am I that predictable? Shit.
Dude. Wait, Tyler, why'd you send me a Twitter DM yelling at me?
Delete the question, guys. delete that. Is he playing Fortnite yet?
Wait, is that in there?
No. It's not.
Okay, I would have laughed, dude.
It's not.
He'll be at the point soon, I think. Admittedly, you want to know what I'm waiting for? Is him deciding whether he wants to play mouse and keyboard or controller.
Oh, big moment, dude.
He's good on both. He plays Minecraft with controller and mouse and keyboard. He can do everything in both. I wouldn't surprise me. It is going to surprise me no matter what because I don't know what to expect because he can do both.
AFK with Ninja. It's AFK with Ninja.
You mentioned midnight releases, or you mentioned a release of a game. I want to talk about a moment of midnight releases where what was the most memorable outside GameStop midnight release in the history of DrLupo, bro? What was it? Walk me through it, man.
Oh God. Okay, dude, It's got to be Wrath, man.
Dude.
And standing in line outside of GameStop, waiting because you pre-ordered, that is an experience that Gen Z will probably never understand. Because everything's digital now. You can download it. Everybody's got their gigabit fiber internet connections. I feel so old. Oh my God! I just realized what I said.
Dude, it's okay, man.
Back in my day, we used to have to walk to get our video game.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
You're absolutely right. The staying up all night for a Fortnite season drop, dude. It's not the same.
It's not
right. Like staying up for like a season, like a new chapter update. Like, dude, there's nothing like that actual legitimate midnight release. And by the way, this is what another thing that I don't think people understand. When a game came out back in the day on a disc, when you actually bought what the fucking game
in my day,
a physical copy of the game, it worked 99.99% of the time. There were no servers that you were like loading into, like really having issues for the most part, right? Like I think like you had wait times, I guess, for like WoW and like download times when you got there, but more or less usually, you were there for midnight release of a game. Like I popped in Halo 3. I was playing matchmaking, right? Like I was there. I was ready. I was gaming. You're playing Wrath of the Lich King. Boom. You get into the queue and then you're in. But like nowadays, at least for Fortnite and a lot of other games, like when a game launches, especially when it comes to like early access, bro, sometimes you don't even get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's so many more issues. So like that moment of the game releasing at 11:59, boom, it hits midnight. You go in, you get your copy, you drive home, and you're playing. Like there's that anticipation of the car ride home.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's like, dude.
It's in your hands. You're like, I just want to spin the disc fast enough I can play it in my mind.
The smell of the case when you open it up, dude.
Man. You know what? Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Which console, when you open the disc tray in whatever form, smells the best inside? And I know it's a weird question, but if you have this one specifically, you can go test it right now. If you're listening to this, please go test this and then tag me on Twitter if you think I was right or not. The GameCube for me.
The game. I was gonna say PlayStation 2.
Probably as well. For me, the GameCube, you open that thing up. I don't know what it is. Nintendo put the smell of the plastic, the electronics. There's they fucking put something in there that has.
I wouldn't put it past Nintendo.
Dialed into my mind. I mean, they flavored their Switch cards so that kids wouldn't eat them. You know that, right? Did you not know that?
Dude. Like the discs, you mean, because they were so small?
Yeah, the little cartridges you put in the Switch. I dare you, when we're done recording, go find one. Lick the back of it very gently. That's not where the contacts are. I want you to go taste it and then text me. I'm not kidding. They did that so that kids wouldn't eat it.
Jess has the Switch upstairs. Okay.
They did that so kids wouldn't eat the little cartridges.
Okay.
But the GameCube, the inside of the GameCube smell, because of the Switch thing, makes me wonder if they're like, all right, we're going to do this. And now you're going to catch people not even playing GameCube. They're going to be sitting there smelling their fucking consoles because it's like crap. If I go smell my GameCube right now, I will be sent on a time traveling journey to the past.
Nostalgia,
in which
bro.
I am staying up until 2 a.m. playing Phantasy Star Online in the dark in my bedroom.
Great MMO.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
It's like it's there in front of me.
I love that, man.
It's time for this or that. You have to choose this or that. AFK.
Ben, I love you so much, dude. We're doing the final segment of this. Start with this or that, man. Dr. Lupo or Dr. Disrespect?
Oh,
I know it's tough. This is a tough one for you.
I'm going to have to go with the tried and true Lupo, man. Fun fact, I streamed live before he did.
Wow. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Just saying.
I want the second little Dr. Lupo action there, man.
Suck it, Doc.
Certified doctor, by the way, in video games. Console or PC?
I grew up on console. I owned an NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS3, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch. I'd still pick PC.
I was not expecting that, dude.
I know. I'm a PC gamer, man.
I love it. Actually, board games or card games?
How dare you? That's tough.
I'm sorry. I know.
I'm gonna say okay.
I know the answer to this. There's only one answer for you. There has to be.
What do you think it is?
I think it's board games. I think it's Dungeons.
It is.
Yeah,
It is board
D&D,
games,
which isn't
yeah.
really like a board game, I guess you could say.
I mean, there's a board.
Is.
It's a board game. Also, like Warhammer 40K, I've been playing a whole shitload. That's tabletop. There's not really a board, but yeah, I would probably say board game.
And then like Risk,
Oh, yeah.
right? I feel like you're a Risker.
I like Risk.
Am I right
100%.
there? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer? Wow, that's the next question.
For fuck, man. Oh, what the hell?
Listen,
you can't ask me but to choose between my two loves.
Yeah. Sam here.
I think because of how long I have played it, I'd still say D&D. I've played since AD&D, which I believe is technically 2nd edition, which came out before I was born, if I remember right. It's the big box set with the little red printed plastic minifigs, like the little miniatures and stuff. I'd say D&D. I love Warhammer so much. I just have more history with Dungeons and Dragons.
Dude, big answers, bro. I'm freaking vibing with this. Star Wars or Star Trek?
What the? These are vicious, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have an existential crisis when I get done with this. It's just, I'm going to lay here on the floor and weep. I have to pick between Star Wars and Star Trek. I would probably, because this is gonna be a connection to my dad. Probably Star Trek, because growing up, he would show me episodes that he enjoyed, stuff like that.
Being in your 20s or in your 30s?
Oh, okay. Is this
Come on, dude.
Is this a life experience? Like, is this a me personal?
Come on, dude. Just for us, dude. Just answer it, dude.
What do you need to say?
What do you think I'm going to say?
In your 30s, man. We're in our prime right now, bro.
I do feel pretty good. I'm in a position right now where my kid wants to play with me all the time, which is great. I can go and do things and experience life. In my 20s, I was still, again, this is for me personally. I was still on the 9 to 5 grind, having to commute 25 minutes to work to and from every single day. And like, that sucks. Hey, if y'all out there are making that drive or some people even longer, trust me when I say I understand. Tyler might not. He grew up a pro gamer, man. He's a Halo pro. He didn't know our struggle, y'all. Okay, he doesn't understand. Gotta say it.
Good answer. And listen, dude, I had to drive like 20 minutes to Noodles and Company for 3 years, dude.
So stupid. Shut up.
So why don't you just, check yourself real fast? Okay, man.
Bud.
I'll make you the best penny roast that you've ever fucking had, dude. I'll tell you that right now, man. All right, nap time or playtime?
Oh man, why are you doing this? I'm gonna pick playtime. Actually, this is an easier answer.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
No.
That's what I'd be doing, dude. I want to get on my game, bro. But I also don't have a kid, so
yeah. I think for me, playtime. Cause I don't do well with naps. I wake up and I'm cranky and groggy, man. So I'm gonna pick playtime every time.
I love my naps, bro. I actually took one 2 days ago. Or it might have even been yesterday. It was yesterday. It was like an hour and a half banger on the couch, dude.
You're approaching the point where that's not a nap, that's a sleep.
I felt great, bro.
After a certain number of hours. It's like 2.5 to 3 hours. You cross that threshold, that's a sleep. That's not a nap.
That's not a nap, dude. Oh,
man. You're taking a quick sleep.
I love that. I'm going to start using that. What is one gaming skill you hope your son inherits?
Sniping ability.
2 things you can't live without right now. It doesn't have to be Charlie and your wife.
I was going to say, that's a locked in one then.
100%.
I got a little plug in the wall, timed back massager. This thing is a godsend. You're laughing, but man, when your butt...
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing.
When your butt cheeks hurt from... Like we sit all day.
Yeah.
I don't have a standing desk. Mine's mounted into the wall, so I can't like raise it. So when I sit all day, my butt cheeks start to hurt because it's tense.
Mm-hmm.
There are some days where I sit here and stream and that thing is just cranking away. I was going to phrase that in a way that somebody's going to clip and use against me. I cannot say that it's cranking away on my ass.
Yeah.
But that just feels so good. So that's one thing for sure.
Okay.
The other right now, because it is warm out, is my pool.
Yes.
I got some bad back pain right now that I'm probably going to need to get surgery for, which just makes me sound even older. But being in the water, alleviate. But wait, both of those things are related to me hurting. God, I'm so old, man.
Bro. Going back to our previous this or that, being in your 30s, we're in our prime.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Am I at midlife crisis point right now?
No, not even close, dude.
If let's say I live till 72, Tyler, this is the middle of my life.
I think that we're going to have, advancements in technology and in healthcare in the next couple of years where you'll probably be able to lengthen that by a couple.
I'm going to go above and beyond. Download my ass into Fortnite. Yeah, little Timmy can buy me for $15. I will smoke dudes for him.
Put me in there.
I will wreck lobbies for little Billy.
If you could bring back one game from your childhood or reboot/revamp, what would it be?
Super Metroid. Easy.
Super. Oh, hell no. I got to see this. I've never even heard of that.
What? You don't know Metroid?
Like, wait.
Like Samus Aran.
Oh my! I watched my best friend Anthony Trinity play this game. I did have a Super Nintendo. Why the hell did I never play this game? I watched him play this game all the time, but I never myself played it.
I want an Unreal 5 juiced up PC Metroid Prime game. FPS Metroid Prime was wonderful. I said Super Metroid as in like that entire IP, but Metroid Prime was an incredible game. I would love to see a huge comeback for Metroid in the FPS space. I love the game, and it's been a long time since they've done it justice.
All right, we're down to our final 3 questions. Benjamin, what was your first screen name and or gamer tag?
You're going to hate this, but I've never told anybody, and I can't tell you here either. I got to take that with me to the grave because it's kind of nice to just know that nobody knows.
Man, dude.
It started with, I'll give you this. I will give you more than I've ever given anybody. You ready?
Uh-huh.
It started with an O.
Ostrich.
I'm not going to tell you. No, that was not it.
Damn it.
You won't guess it.
Okay.
But it was, that's, I've never told anybody. And I think it's kind of a funny thing at this point, almost like a meme with my community where I'm like, I'm not going to tell you. You can't know.
I love that. Know. That's incredible, man. Mine was Soccer Burn 13, and I was a loser. If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which ones would you keep? And Gmail and like texting doesn't count.
There is a mobile app for building armies in Warhammer 40K that I use constantly. I cannot live without that. That would be one.
Okay. Is it called something? Is there a name for it, or?
It literally is it's just WH40K. It's their mobile app is all.
Okay.
App number 2 I could not live without. It's called Battle Buddy. You're gonna laugh.
Oh my god.
Battle Buddy is an app that is built by another Tarkov streamer that has all the statistics that are not visible in the game for things like ammunition. So the armor pen values, the damage, all that stuff is in this, and I use this thing when I'm playing Tarkov fucking constantly. I know it's stupid, but you have to understand for a game that you like take very seriously, and is very precise like that, you got to know that kind of information. Mm-hmm. That means that Battlestate Games needs to do a better job of conveying that info in game. They don't, because somebody had to make an app.
True.
And app number 3, I'm scrolling through here. I got to go with the dad answer on this one. There's an app we use to communicate and like keep track of what Charlie's doing at school that the teachers used and update. And there's like pictures that are in there. If I am ever having a shit day, they put pictures in like every single day. I can open the app up and see like an update of what boy's doing today. And it just makes you feel good. So
awesome.
It's a good mental reset app. It's like, I know a lot of people have like wellness apps and like be mindful and stuff. That's the one for me that brings me back down to earth. What would yours be?
Mine, TikTok, Twitter, Spotify. I mean, so simple, so easy. Like for me, like again, I don't.
Social media sucks, though, man.
You know what? Hold on. Let me redo this. TikTok, Spotify, and Pokemon Go.
Okay, see, that's a real answer.
Yeah,
I can understand Spotify for sure. You have Zoomer brain. I've known you long enough, so I get TikTok.
Dude,
you're sitting there fucking. It's 3 a.m. Ty swiping away.
Oh, dude,
it's like, hey, you've been scrolling for a while. Shut the fuck up.
You're like, don't talk to me.
But the Pokemon Go one, I was actually considering calling you out on that. Fun story for anybody that doesn't know this. At the Tim the Tatman tailgate, there was like one of the upper boxes, like the VIP area where people could go and just relax if they needed to step away for a second if they're like content creator or whatever. Both days, Ty is up there playing fucking Pokemon Go, just chilling. And I was like, he sat there and was like, show me his Pokemon, catch him on the spot, doing like a raid, like right there. I swear to God, that man looked, he looked fucking dialed in. He was locked in.
I was dialed in, bro. Especially one of those areas where there's like a lot of gyms going around, a lot of Pokemon, and like a lot of Pokestops. It's a vibe, and it's a lot of stuff to go on, and it's perfect for my
good opportunity to actually play. Yeah.
All right, and then the final question, Benjamin, we ask all of our guests this. We always will. Even if we run out of time, we will force them to answer this question. Define AFK. What do you do when you are AFK?
Obviously, at a literal sense, it means away from keyboard. But for me, we spend every day being here in front of a screen, on camera, in front of our keyboards. And it's one thing to look at as like, oh, I got to step away, go to the bathroom, whatever. Nah, not in this case. I think for me, the idea of being away is disconnecting from a job that requires such a strong social media focused, fan facing commitment that you find yourself not even having time sometimes to exist as just you. I think that this job, especially, there's a lot of jobs in the entertainment industry, actor, actress, musician, whatever, that are not as direct fan focused, even remotely, as what being a live streamer is, because you're constantly talking directly. They see you in the moment all the time, which means they see your ups and they see your downs. Today's a good example. Is Wipe Dame Tarkov. I died one time today over 8 hours. It was a very good day. But even in that one death, I was pissed. I'm really competitive. I don't like losing. I don't like dying or setbacks, that kind of thing in games. And so I turn into a little baby. I know that. Y'all, I get it. I understand. I think recognition of that is growth as a person in general. But because of that, because of the level of analysis that our job goes through constantly, you especially, bro, there are times where if you say or do even remotely the wrong thing, people will get out their pitchforks and torches and try and just fucking go after you. Believe me, I've been there too. It's wild. So because of that, true AFK experience to me is moments where my brain forgets that this job even exists.
Do you do anything like that gets you to that spot, like every time consistently?
Yeah, why do you think I had a kid? I'm kidding. No, but for real though, Charlie he doesn't care how many viewers I have. He didn't care how many followers I get.
Yeah.
He didn't care about my YouTube or Twitch, Twitter. He didn't give it. He doesn't even know about half that stuff. He doesn't care. What he cares about is, hey, Daddy, here's this stuff that I did in Minecraft. Can I show you? And in those moments, the rest of the world
melts away, man.
Just disappears.
Dude, Ben, thank you so much for coming on here, man. I really appreciate it.
1,000%. Anytime you want me back, you let me know. I'm here, okay?
Dude, absolutely, man. We have to talk about, the toilet seat discussion. Once this goes live, we're going to have to come back and revisit it for sure. So,
hey, and don't forget to go lick that Switch cartridge.
Oh, 100%.
And then text me.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs after this, and hopefully we have a
Yes, I need the cartridge now. Just savor the taste. Enjoy.
I can't wait. All right. Oh, my God. And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of another epic AFK with Ninja episode. If you've enjoyed the journey thus far, please consider leaving a rating, review, and hitting that follow button. We have a ton of incredible guests coming your way, and I want you to be the first to know when a new episode drops. Until next time, catch you soon.